What's going on, family? All right, man. We back on schedule now, man. Of course, you can tell, man, I just got through getting it in, man. As always, the focus is trying to be the best version of yourself. Working every day, man, for that pursuit. I want to tell y'all something, man. Listen, man, no matter what you do, I'm sure you've seen this a lot of times on social media, but no matter what you do, man, no matter what you do, whatever kind of occupation you have, if you are a business owner, I'm gonna tell you something. Two things you never do when it comes to yourself and when it comes to other people. Never let it be reference made to your business as being a little one. Right? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Yesterday, man, we were doing some work for a customer. He had some AV equipment he needed installed. We got it knocked out for him, but in the course of the conversation, he said, man, I don't do anything like you, man. I work outside. I have a small business and we install decks. We build and install decks, right? Patio decks, you know, the nice kind, right? And in his conversation, he said, I have a little business. I got a little business where we install decks. And so I paused for a moment to choose my words. But here's the thing I asked him. I said, now with the business that you have, so now keep in mind they had just sold the house and they were in the new house. So I said, in the business that you have, I said, are you able to take care of the needs of your family? Are you all eating? Do you have, a place to stay? You handle all the utilities? Can you handle everything? He said, yeah. I said, so never refer to your business as being little. We don't do that. I don't care what anybody else think. I don't care, what their approach is to your business. They can do that away from you. You never allow anybody to make light of what you do. Especially now, with it being so hard to maintain, afloat financially. Most small businesses fail within 5 years, and this man tells me he been going for the last 7 or 8 years. Ain't nothing little about that. There's nothing little about that. As a small business owner myself, I don't allow people to do that to me, right? Because if you go long enough, then your business won't be able to be referred to as a small business anymore. When you start to gain employees and you start to grow, then they won't refer to you as a small business. That's just for a limited period of time, right? So I told him, I said, man, look, as long as you can do everything you need to do for your family, your business is never small, never. And I think that's a mindset that we need to get away from, man. Now, is the man a big business? Is he a big construction company? Well, not yet. But everything takes time. Every business that you see now that's large scale had to start somewhere and build up. Right? Every business had to do that. So why are you allowing people to refer to your business as a little business? No, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Because it's unconventional a lot of times the way that we run our businesses. Because most of us who have small businesses, we're not doing a 9 to 5, right? And so it appears that, we've taken on something that won't grow. We've taken on something that's a waste of time. And I'm here to tell you, if you stick with anything long enough, man, it'll prove to be something that you can manage your household with. Because the more time you put into it, the better you become. You get more experience, right? And so there are situations that come up that are challenging that nobody else wants to touch because they don't have the confidence you have because you've been doing this longer than they have, right? So never call your business little, man. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. I'm encouraging you if you have a business, anything that you're doing, man. If you got a lawn service, whatever you're doing, if you're out there delivering food, you don't have a little business because this is the way you eat. And you don't let nobody disrespect you like that, man. I think that's what it is, it's disrespectful. Because anything that would allow a person to provide for themselves should be valuable. It should be valuable. But then again, you got to understand that you looking at a system of things, a society, that at this point, they really don't value work. What they call it, the great resignation. People are just walking off their jobs because they don't value work. They don't value what it means to give an honest day's wage, that they do honest day's work to get an honest day's wage. They don't value that. But those of us that do, now is a wonderful time, man, to make sure that you are in a good space financially. Because if you're willing to work, man, you probably can get a job anywhere now. As much as people need help. But for those of us, like I mentioned, who have small businesses, man, look back at the things that you had to overcome. Look back at the transition you had to make if you left a 9 to 5. Look at the budgeting that you had to do, the sacrifices that you had to make to get that business up and running. There is absolutely no way that anybody, not even you, should refer to your business as a little business. Okay? We got more confidence than that. Matter of fact, we got more expertise than that for somebody to be calling your business a little business. I don't allow it around me. You don't use that term in regards to me, because the amount of revenue that my business is generating is enough to tell me that the business can continue. The contracts that I have is enough to tell me that we can stay afloat. So there's nothing little about that business. Nothing at all. And if you find yourself in the same situation with your business, you work hard to build it from the ground, man, make people respect you. Make them respect you. And if you can't respect me, then go on down the street to the next guy. Maybe he can do what I can do. Maybe he can. But if you can't respect me, I don't care regardless of who you go to. It don't matter to me. I don't think that's too much to ask, to recognize somebody's hard work and diligence, to acknowledge the fact that this particular person built something with their own hands. Nah, man, I don't agree with that. You'll never get that out of me. If you are running a business and you're staying afloat, man, hats off to you. I hope it continues for you. I hope everything is productive, and I hope that you can build your business up to be stronger and better. Well, that's my rant for today, man. I love you. Peace.